we didn't necessarily talk a whole lot about, we know that behavioral issues have become a bigger and bigger issue over
They have,
time, and that we've
yes.
had to add behavioral, or we want to add behavioral specialists. And I'd like to at least address maybe what we think might be the root causes of some of these things, rather than just saying, let's throw programs and bodies and things at trying to solve that problem, rather than just, okay, we realize that this is a problem that we need to address. What are some of the root causes? How do we get at those? Because students are going to have trouble succeeding if we don't address these behavioral issues early on. So I don't know if that's that might be a strategy under one of the objectives.
That's a strategy as opposed to an objective.
Okay.
One of our strategies was to expand the programs.
Yeah, I think that we can capture that.
And part of that is providing an opportunity, a greater opportunity for early intervention. One thing that we see, for instance, at the elementary level is we have a student who has a 3-year history of really inappropriate behavior before we can get them into an alternative program. Some of that's capacity related, some of that is helping the parent understand the needs of their child and getting them to realize their child needs the additional support. But I think by expanding those programs, we inherently help address some of that, because we can get students to those resources earlier in that process. The earlier we intervene, I mean, our data is clear, the better that student has as far as a chance of getting the behavior turned around and it not continuing to be a struggle throughout their career in school.
And our behaviors that we're focusing on now and that we're seeing more and more is at the pre-K and K level.
Primarily.
Primarily.